It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everyone.
Here comes the Flushing Flash, Kevin Kelley. We saw in his fight against Prince Nassim Hamed. Terrance, Bud, the fighters are ready.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this.
High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. He blocks the uppercut. Hit him with a left jab. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Lands with the right counter. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Both men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter. He just misses with that big right hand. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
He parries away that left hook. Perfect counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice shot with the left. Counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, every twitch.
What a punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the score.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring up.
And there's the bell for round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
If you can appreciate fast footwork and fast hands, then this is the division for you.
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe to toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano, they're letting the shots go.
Through the hook, didn't land. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Beautiful counter punch. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. Neither man really defending themselves.
I've seen it happen so many times. Don't take things for granted.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Left counter scores. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a counter left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
There's the bell for round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around? Great counter right hand there. Defense is not an option for these two. Nice counter shot. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Big swing and a miss. Good counter punching from both these fighters. So that left lands. These two are the perfect dance partners. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands. And Kevin Kelley is dazed. It's now or never. The clock is ticking. This is his big chance. Looks like they've shaken it off. Left counter was perfectly timed. And he fails to score with that. Kevin Kelley just got rocked. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. At this point, you got to believe he... And there's the bell for round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Nice job landing that left counter punch. exchange punches. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. The perfect counter lands. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? He blocks the hook.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. Good left counter that lands. Through the left, but didn't score it. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Good counter left hand there. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. Let's start the sixth. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around? So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer. It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Left punch. Just missed with that hook. Left counter punch will score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
The bell to start round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Punch, counter punch. That left hook is blocked. They get out of the way of that left hand. Missed him with that uppercut. And they figure out the combination to this safe. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented. I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice defense on that right hook. That hook is paired. 10 seconds to go here in the round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second.
And there's the bell for round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get...
Kevin Kelley just got rocked, and down goes Kevin Kelley.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few. No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Nice counter shot with the right hand. Missing with the hook. No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. Oh no, Kevin Kelley. It's a... So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
They don't like that. Listen to them. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.